Dang. Hey, y'all trying to get me to
That's what I was saying.
Welcome back to Anime Beyond. Today we're going to react to episode 96 of Dragon Quest. Now, last episode, a lot of despairing going on. Vearn seems like his plan is successful, so everyone's despairing, not knowing what to do next because he's throwing all his bombs all around the world and no one can get there fast enough, and it's going to happen in 10 minutes. So a lot of things about to happen, about to go down. Maybe a lot of people about to, but we'll see what happens. If you like Dragon Quest, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Be sure to hit that notification bell if you want to be notified for more episodes like this. But with that said, we're going to get right into it, so let's get it. What if Pito's the master of Vearn? I just thought about that. That would suck. Honestly, that would kind of suck to me.
Oh, that'd be like an Obito move.
Yeah.
I never even thought about that.
Like a bright flash.
Shine bright like a diamond, baby.
Oh, this is Gomechan.
Yes. What?
It's him. It's like Frieza.
Wait, what?
Whoa. So we were kind of right, low key. Velsar?
Well, he's a light in darkness. He said he split with, right?
Celestial. What? What? Is that Leona? Oh, they sealed him.
So would Leona be able to seal? Wait, they look like elves.
They do kind of look like elves. Dang, this is crazy. Dang. Oh, he sent him. Uh-oh. Wow. Dang, what the heck? Oh, that makes sense. Dang.
So there is a celestial world. Man, that's gotta be painful.
Yeah, it does. All this just for their little game.
Yeah.
Their little like bet.
Two people were technically probably strong enough to take over the world.
Yeah. Oh,
Still a kid.
Dang.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh, put some respect.
That
Yeah, that's true.
I can see that. Yeah.
But maybe that's the next level.
You think Gomechan is that bloodlust that was taken out of him? We're just throwing out theories.
I know it's not over, but I'll just.
It's almost like he's got sleep paralysis or something.
Yeah.
Guy's not even moving.
Who was it?
Merle. Oh, she probably saw the whole thing.
Is that telepathic? Yeah.
Oh, I forgot that she has that vision.
Dang.
Wait a minute. Oh, I don't think that's actually legit.
Oh.
Now that sounds more realistic.
It's like it was boring. Dang, let's go. Okay.
Lomberg, man, a man of wisdom
Mm.
and a class act.
Uh-oh. Oh, I thought he was about to throw a meteor immediately.
Is he gonna zoom around the world and freeze him? I don't think he's been to all the places though.
Hey, I like that.
Oh, no.
Oh.
That should mean that means he's utilizing more magic power then.
Yeah, he was bleeding. Bleeding out. Yeah. That is. Oh, yeah. Dang.
Hey, never give up. Just do it. What did you tell Pop? Don't give
Yeah.
up until it's over. His arm hasn't grown back yet.
No. I think it takes a long time since he was cut by draconic aura. Ooh.
そう諦めが悪いのだ。おい、本当に誰もいねえのかよ。パプニカやオーザムに今すぐに行けるやつ、誰でもいい。出てこいよ。
The king?
What?
I bet the king can do it.
せっかくもう一つ凍らせることができたのに
That's true.
僕はオーザムに行ったことがない。飛んでいくしかないってのに。いや、何をダイたちと出会って何を学んだんだ。まだ3本も残っているのに僕が諦めてどうする。
Oh,
Dang.
I can't walk, I crawl. And if I can't crawl, I do barrel roll.
そう悟れるものの方が。
人間の一生なんてどの道一瞬だろう。だからこそ結果が見えてたってもがき抜いてやる。一生懸命に生き抜いてやる。
Dang.
残りの人
It's like the simplest way to put it.
Seriously.
5分だって同じことだ。一瞬だけど
Dang, what a twist in perspective, man.
眩しく燃えて生き抜いてやる。それが俺たち
Bro, they weren't kidding.
よく目に刻んどけよ、このバッカ野郎。
それでこそポップさんよ。私の大好きなポップさん。頑張って最後まで。
So he didn't need the Dragon Knight side, he needed the human side.
He did.
くじけそうな時、本当に諦めてしまいそうな時、いつも最後の一押しをしてくれたやつ、俺を
Dang.
ならせてくれたやつ。
Hey, y'all trying to get me to
That's what I was saying. Well,
の友達ポップ。君に出会えてよかった。
if you can heal him. Wait, what?
Oh, snap. Dude, crop that right there. Oh my goodness. What are y'all doing to us? What are y'all doing to us?
They almost got me a few times in that episode.
They got me about 3 or 4 times. Dude, that speech was like... Dude, that was... I mean, if y'all gave me one more push, I was like...
Yeah, yeah. Out of all the shows, all the animes that I've watched where they talk about the inspiration for continuing pushing on, like you have Naruto, My Ninja Way, you have the goals that are set, I want to be the king of this, the king of the pirates. That was like the simplest way and most like truthful way when it comes down to it that you could put it. And the mom gave it to a child and it stuck with him and it impacted Dai. It's like it went down to like the purest human nature type of form, which is crazy to think, but I mean they talked about how Popp was like the heart of this team. It's almost as if like with Popp, he drew out the most human side of Dai. Like if it wasn't for him, Dai could have went straight off to the monster, the Dragon Knight side, and maybe we didn't need that. We kept saying, what if we saw that? What if we saw that? But it looks, the human part looks to have saved him.
Yeah, that was his salvation, literally like that human side. Now what does this mean? Dai and Popp are up and they're fighting against Vearn again. I'm sensing some hope. So it literally went from hope to despair to now hope again. But that is such a good perspective, man. Like you go from, these, battle of, I guess, or not even battle, more like game against gods, whatever. And then you go back to a human level and then you kind of try to compare it to, obviously, one, they're going to live for thousands of years. And then for the human side, we're like a breath compared to them. And so it's like, yeah, we're gonna try our best to live every second even if it's 5 minutes, like Pope said, or 50 years, you know.
That's crazy to think about it, because I obviously don't know anybody who's lived 1,000 years personally, like the King Vearn and then the dragon. But man, just my life seems so long, and I'm 30, so I can't imagine how like it comparing yourself to someone who's like 1,000 years old, or even a couple thousands of years old. Like how it's like, man, my life to you must be nothing.
Yeah.
Like it's like a week. And thinking of it in that aspect, it would make it seem like so much more impactful.
That's crazy. Like the whole time they're playing a 1,000-year-old game that they've barely almost completed, I guess. I'm like, that's so crazy to me.
Well, let's talk about that game. So we've thought about this before. Like, what if Popp came from another world, and maybe he did after all? Maybe he did come from heaven as like kind of like another gift. Like the Dragon Knight's a gift, and maybe Gomechan is like a guide or some spiritual guide or something. I don't know, but we know now there's, for 100% fact, there are 3 worlds. And I guess we kind of knew it before, because we knew there was like a god of the dragons, god of this, god of that.
Yeah.
But I did not know about like a land where there's people from there.
Yeah.
And this seems, maybe I should have figured that out the whole time, but it's just like confirmation that there's people living up there in their own cities.
Yeah. My thing is, I wonder if they knew what was going on with Vearn's plan now, and why couldn't they have done something about it too? Or maybe they're going to. Maybe Gomechan's part of that plan. Maybe they had a maybe he's like a spy on their behalf, and they needed him to kind of be. That'd be kind of cruel though, because that would mean there kind of been moments where he could have stopped it and didn't.
Yeah, and I guess coming from an aspect of, if it's more along the lines of some of the gods there can be like taken down, and like, you know, if humans don't pray to them, then they're not as powerful, or whatever the case is. But maybe that's why like they had Gomechan to send down here, because technically they're not strong enough. Like, oh, we know the mother of dragons, she's lost her power, so there must be something, like, even though they claim to be gods, they're not actual gods.
Yeah.
Because if they were, they could have intervened, and 2, they wouldn't lose power.
Yeah.
In reality.
Well, at least we have Nova and the rest of the crew freezing the black cores around the globe. Hopefully, they're gonna put a stop to it. Vearn said if one of them blows up, all of them blow up. So, I mean, I think this is gonna come down to the wire, to be honest.
Okay.
Do you feel like it's gonna hit another kind of deep despair moment before it gets back up again? Or do you think this is it? This is the momentum they need to just finish the job? Because my thinking is something's gonna happen to where they don't get to the last one, and then Vearn's gonna just like checkmate, or basically something like that. But then Gomechan comes in and then stops it, or holds it off or something. So it comes at a despair moment like that, where they like, dang it, we're so close, but we didn't make it. And then he gets saved, and then boom.
From that mindset, okay, I could see there being one more despair moment, especially like if they beat King Vearn after the 10 minutes mark or whatever, or King Vearn, whatever the case is. I could see there being like, oh no, the rest of the world, we stopped Vearn, but there's the rest of the world going on. And then realizing, oh, it's not going off. People saved the day, so we're good to go. I could see it from that aspect, but I feel like if there's only 4 episodes left, I don't really know if we have enough time for another huge despair. I mean, I didn't think we had enough time for this one.
Yeah.
And we've seen almost all of the antagonists now, what their motives were or who they are. The only person I still don't really know about is Pedo. That's the only person. But
where he's been.
But maybe he's just like a mascot guy. Maybe he was just like the person who communicated with Veltsar and Kilvearn going back and forth.
Maybe that's
because we know he's got that eye.
That's true. Maybe that's what he was used for, to kind of eyes for Veltsar. Got you. Okay, I think you solved that puzzle for real.
Yeah, maybe,
like for real.
But then again, I liked your theory though. What if he was the actual huge villain? That would have been crazy.
That would have been crazy. It's already crazy enough that we found out Veltsar was Kilvearn's master. I was thinking like he's gonna be a threat, and like we were kind of right. Remember we said that they could go against each other. Technically, they didn't go against each other, but they were.
Yeah.
Against each other.
Yeah.
So we're kind of on the right path. I really like what Pope said about kind of the whole concept of enjoying the moments that you have, or and fighting to live, essentially. You know, and we see that how that also again that inspired Dai to press on. You can kind of see again, and I see where y'all are coming from, how the impact of Pope is like vital to the team. Like if Pope was not there, I literally think they would be doomed. Like, I mean, you saw Dai. He wasn't moving at all. He was done for. Everyone's like in that little gym. They can't do anything. And everyone else that's around the world trying to do their thing. And the whole barrier is blocking them from going out. So it's not like he can do anything. So it's literally like his only chance would be to get up, fight Vearn, or just wait for the world to end. Yeah. And because of Pope, he was able to find the strength he needed to kind of like get up again and fight. So just kind of seeing that whole dynamic again from where Pope was in the beginning of this series to now, just kind of, it screams volumes of just like how his character development has progressed throughout the series. I don't know. I personally, he has kind of like, you already said this, but I'm just reiterating it. He has one of the best by far so far that I've known character growth that I've seen.
Oh yeah, I hated him at the beginning.
Yeah, I
hated the character. I hated the character, the weakness and the never focusing on what he needed to do.
He was annoying to me, but I didn't like to hate him. Oh, I hated him.
Ever since he came back, man, against Crocodile, he became my favorite character in the show, and it still is. He's still killing it. And one of the great things is, like, what we saw, how Crocodile, and he's turned, and, you know, Lomberg, he's on the team now, and you got to hear, they helped Merle, you got to hear her, not wisdom, but more motivation. You got to hear Lomberg, just his, he wasn't even sounding like he was motivating him, just his story. Like, my life has been better in the last couple weeks of knowing these cats than the years with you. I was bored with you.
Come on, man. That's too easy.
It's just kind of cool to see the impact and how they were able to help. It didn't really, it kind of seemed like it might have helped a little bit Dai, but more of Popp. He's like bouncing on his feet quicker than he was originally when he couldn't figure out how to work that jewel, you know, how to get it to shine. Because that was hard. I feel like that the struggle for that went on a little too long because he didn't seek help. That's just my opinion. Like, I wish it would have been quicker, because I feel like Popp is good at resolving those kind of things or just pushing past it. But he was able to get past this and to motivate Dai. And like he's done before, he did it again. And then how Dai's motivated other people, which, okay, this might sound a little weird. The motivation that we got to see from other characters in the story, I kind of feel like even though they're crediting Dai, they should kind of be like, it's because of Popp a little bit. Yes, Dai's the one who was getting the kills. Dai's the one who's the only one you could trust to, like, he's gonna be to take them down. Everybody put their faith in him, but he gave up. Like,
that's true.
He gave up, and it was bad. Nobody could do anything about it. And then
that's true.
Popp's little wisdom came in and dropped some.
Technically, bars. If it wasn't for Vearn, though.
You're right. Okay, yeah.
If it wasn't for Vearn hired them on the team. He grouped them together.
You're right.
You know, and he saw the potential in them.
You're right.
So,
You're right.
I mean...
Then it goes back to Popp's mom. If it wasn't for Popp.
If it didn't birth. If it wasn't for the guys.
Popp, I love the guy, man. I think one of my only, like, critiques about this, it's not even a critique, it's just, I wish Popp would have been able to we would have seen more damage against King Vearn. Like, I would love to have seen King Vearn not just fear Popp as the kind of motivator or the kind of heart of the team, but we know he's powerful. And obviously King Vern's like what seems like the strongest being in the world, but I would have loved to see, like, Popp be the one, like, to do something big. Did he cut his arm? Yeah, I guess he cut his Dai cut his arm off. Now I'm already forgetting.
Yeah, Dai cut Vern's arm.
I think that's at least what I wanted to do. Is the strongest guy in the world, at least for Popp to be able to do some serious damage against him, to where he's like fearing.
Yeah, I mean,
he feared the move. He definitely feared the moves that he had. I wanted him to feel it. I don't know.
Now, do you think Dai was reminded of his people in his lineage that maybe helped him snap out of it whenever he thought of Pope? Whenever Pope was saying something like that triggered. I'm always, I know I'm relating this back to Dai, but I'm wondering if something in Dai's head clicked because of something that Popp said, but it had some also, like it encouraged his, human side, but it also kind of spoke to his Dragon Quest like lineage, like someone, like almost like a Avatar moment. Throughout his lineage, someone was speaking to him internally and also giving him motivation.
That's a great point, because they're on the battlefield still. They're still on the battlefield, and it's battle instincts that are coming in. For all you know, it's a mental war that he's facing right now, because he was giving up. You saw the tears. You saw that he was thinking of his dad and how his dad was dead. And I think that's 100% a possibility. I wouldn't be surprised if that didn't happen. Now that you say that, because sometimes the majority of the battle is in your head. And you got just to keep pushing, to keep pushing, like Popp was saying. So that would be pretty dope to see that later. And if it was like the instincts of his dad, that would have been cool,
dude. And then hearing the difference between his dad and Dai, how his dad was more brutal and just like he was kind of more, it kind of just shows the difference between a full Dragon Knight versus someone who has a human side. Yeah. But
even King Vearn was like, nah, man. Although
he gave him the credit.
I understand that both of them would want the person that they beat to be the stronger one.
Yeah.
Or King Vearn beat and the other guy lost to. So, but the guy I fought was stronger than the guy you fought.
Yeah.
But I think King Vern's the one who's saying it. You gotta kind of
put some respect on my name.
Sucks to see it all kind of wind down, come to end. We have three more weeks, y'all. 4 weeks, because of episode 100.
Yeah.
So I mean, we have 4 more episodes to go, and so I'm just looking forward to kind of just seeing the rest of how this is gonna progress. As far as I do want to see Gomechan. I'm sorry, y'all. I want to see Gomechan. I want to see just more of that progression between Popp and Dai, and I want to just see how it all ends. Really, is it gonna go into the underworld, or are they gonna be able to save it if it does, or is it just gonna be able to prevent it? Period. And who's gonna die in, to prevent it from going to the underworld? Is someone gonna have to be sacrificed in order for them to save the world? So there's a lot to look forward to, really.
And another thing I will point out is they've tricked us thousands of times on the names of these titles when I'm thinking and you're thinking Gomechan, and it's not Gomechan.
Yeah.
I thought for sure this one was it.
Yeah.
Got me with that one.
Y'all some losers for that. I say that with love.
Okay, well then if it's love, then
Thank y'all for watching and supporting our channel. Don't forget to check out all social media accounts. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Let us know what you think about this episode reaction and review.
You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and Rumble. You can also follow our friends on YouTube as well. Jay Frizzle Clammy Blockson for gaming, Rich Aladdin for films, or Tex Wait for sermons, and American Rock for fitness and fitness merch.
With that said, I'm Devin.
I'm Noah.
And we'll see y'all next time.
Peace.